Hey, what's poppin', people? It's your boy Illusionist coming out of hiding real quick. Just want to talk about the whole Treemonisha doing their keys in church video. So I looked over it, saw everything, and then started reading through some of the comments, and it actually brings up a few interesting points. One of them is, was this even church appropriate with her singing a key song in church? And to be honest with you, I couldn't tell you. Nobody really could for the most part. At least not most of us outside of the immediate audience. For the simple fact that we don't really know what the situation was with this girl, why she chose that song, what the relationship was with the whole church. I mean, for all we know, there may have not even been a choir that was really singing. It may have been an opportunity for people just to get up and perform and to do what they do. We don't know anything about it, so we can't sit there and judge and say that this was just done as a mockery or that it was wrong. In fact, one thing that we do need to look at with this is the fact that there are a lot of people that are claiming this blasphemy for the fact that it was done within the brick building or the brick confines called the church building. Now, if you're that insulted by it being done in the church building, then you really need to be insulted by the fact that most of the church members knew the song anyhow. And you need to be insulted every time that you listen to any song that's not a quote-unquote Christian song or gospel song. For the fact that the building itself is nothing. The real church is the people that are witnessing and living for God. So, anytime that you're singing that song, you're actually defiling the church according to your terms. Now, also, anytime that you are singing a emphatic song about love and devotion to anyone, it really should be going to God anyhow. So for us to sit here and say that she was wrong, she sang this song to the right person. No one can love me the way that you can. And she's talking to God. She's not talking to her boo. She's not talking to some dude she saw at the club. She's talking to the supreme being, the ultimate love giver. Also, there was a thing about whether it was funny. Now, to be honest with you, the humor in that should have really left the moment that we really realized that this dude was recording this in a joking manner. And I'm saying that for the simple fact, no matter how humorous you could have found it to be, being in the seats or anything, we need to be, as what we call Christians, sensitive enough to people's feelings that we recognize the fact that this girl was quote-unquote giving her heart. Now, I'm not going to say she wasn't, I'm not going to say she was. I'm going to say, for the sake of argument and being that what she was supposed to be doing on that stage is giving her heart for God, we need to respect that. Because the last thing you want to do is come up with a love song, whether it's one that someone else wrote or one that you wrote yourself, and start singing that and then have people laughing because you're off key or you're not performing what they think is the best performance skills. Now, also looking through, I did see the fact that the person that recorded this was defending itself. And I'm not going to sit here and bash or even say what their real intention was, but I will state that if it was to actually bring out the fact that this is something that's abominable to God, that you went about it the wrong way from what I can tell. I don't understand anywhere in there where there was actually a talk with the pastor, where there was a push towards the congregation to discuss this. It seemed more from what was given from the video and the comment section that this was actually just a joke. And I can take a joke too, but it doesn't seem like the person even knew that you were putting this up there as a laugh comment. So I'm not going to sit here and allow you to say stuff like, don't judge, and you know, Christians need to get off their high horses, and if we're not living a life, because the truth is, we're not the standard of measurement. God is the only standard of measurement of righteousness, because the accuser itself, the ultimate accuser of mankind, is not considered righteous. So if you're going to go on if any of us are going to go on the standard of just because one person is of shortcomings and another person isn't, or another person shouldn't be looking at one person over their shortcomings, then we're never going to use discernment, and we're never really going to think about what's going on. The issue is, I'm not judging anybody as a person, but I am saying that from what has been presented to me, from looking at the video, the comment section, and the comments in the filming of this video, both this one and the one of leaders in the church or leaders in the neighborhood, that it seems more like this was done just to mock somebody and to possibly, you know, pull some viral time and let your channel go get partnership. There's probably a whole lot of other things I could really touch on that, but those are like the three main issues that really kept popping up a lot of times. So not going to bash anybody or really try to hit anybody in the head for anything petty, but we really do need to look at ourselves as a Christian community and start thinking about being more sensitive towards these situations, regardless of whether we find humor in it or not. Yeah, we're human, but we are all supposed to be children of God, which means that we're supposed to put that human / flesh side aside and actually start living for the spirit and trying to uplift people. I mean, this girl was trying to uplift people, so we'll say, and so we shouldn't be sitting there joking on her and bashing her for that fact. We need to be telling her what she needs to do so that people can stop judging in the wrong way and having negative comments, and at the same time applauding her for at least having the heart to go out there and sing her praises for her Jesus. So, you know, it's your boy Illusionist. Till next time I come out the hole, y'all be a blessing.